Japan's real estate market is becoming increasingly attractive to global investors. With a weak yen, stable legal system, and high-quality properties, it is no wonder more and more people are looking here. But the first question I always get asked is, can foreigners legally buy property in Japan? The short answer is yes, but there are a few things you need to know first. Hello, I'm Toyo Tanuma. I'm the founder of Open Room Inc., which is a Tokyo-based real estate startup which helps foreigners to purchase properties in Japan and manage their properties on their behalf. If you need my assistance, please contact my team. You can find everything you need to know in the description of this video. First of all, there are no nationality restrictions when it comes to buying property in Japan. You can be either resident or a complete non-resident and still purchase land, condos, houses, even commercial buildings. That makes Japan one of the most open property markets in Asia. But there are a few misconceptions, so let's clear them up first. I need a visa to buy property in Japan. False. Foreigners can't buy land. False. It's super difficult for foreigners. Not necessarily if you have the right team to support you. You do not need visa or residency to own property in Japan, but owning property does not give you a visa or residency status. It's purely an ownership right, not immigration or benefit. So about ownership, in Japan, most of the properties are freehold, meaning after you purchase it, you own it outright. Leasehold do exist, but is rare. So if you compare to other countries in Asia like China, Vietnam, Thailand, or Australia, where they have foreign ownership restrictions, Japan is pretty straightforward. Things could get a little tricky when it comes to taxes, but once you figure it out, it's quite simple, so there's really nothing for you to worry about. First, there is acquisition tax to the purchase price you pay. You also be subject to consumption tax of 10% to the building price, not to the land. And for residential property, you're waived to pay consumption tax, but the other property types such as office, retail, hotels, logistics, all the other commercial properties, you are subject to pay 10% consumption tax on the building price of those properties. And after you acquire the property, there will be two annual taxes. One is called fixed asset tax. The other one is called city planning tax, based off of assessed value of property by the tax authority. And if you do decide to rent out the property, you also need to file taxes on the rental income you receive in Japan. And if you are a non-resident, you must appoint tax agent, Japan-based registered professional who manage your filings for you. Often cases there are a local tax agent, accountant, or lawyers. And if you sell the property, you also be subject to capital gain tax of roughly around 30%. If you hold it shorter than 5 years, it gets lower thereafter. And contracts and all the due diligence documents are in Japanese, so it's really essential for you to work with bilingual agent. And real challenges can exist in financing and proper due diligence. Getting a mortgage as a non-resident is tough. Most banks won't lend you unless you have strong ties in Japan. This is because you don't have credit history. So oftentimes cash buyers or financing in your home country are common routes. For due diligence, it could include title checks, zoning confirmation, rebuilding rights if any, etc. And as I said again, all the contracts, proper process are conducted in Japanese. So finding bilingual agents is really essential. So to wrap it up, yes, you can buy property in Japan as a foreigner, but navigating taxes, financing, legal documents, and the proper due diligence requires somebody who is bilingual and are expert in the field. So finding the right agent for you is crucial. In my next video, I'll walk you through full step-by-step buying process in Japan. So make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. And please hit like if you like the contents of this video. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Sayonara.